I love and appreciate where all of you are coming from and that you see the vision of where we're going. So thank you for sharing in our vision. You know, this is going to surprise, I think, some of you, but the Bible is meant to divide and not unify. It's meant to separate the wheat from the chaff. It's meant to separate people that turn to God and the people that elected, unfortunately, to turn away from God. And there's a really good life lesson here. First of all, I hope you all believe in God. You want to have a relationship with God, because ultimately that's the most important thing that we can do in our lives. But there's another lesson for us here. When we're building a business, we don't want everyone to be in our organization, because we know that there are people that are out there that are only interested in being in this industry for the money. We know they act like poison if they get into the business, and we're blessed when we have people that really see the mission and the vision of the company. And I want to take this moment to thank all of you, because I know that we have gotten the best of the best in the industry. I love and appreciate where all of you are coming from and that you see the vision of where we're going. So thank you for sharing in our vision. I'm going to just pick on a few people here because I think it's worth mentioning. When I get the opportunity to spend time with all of you, I consistently hear the same thing. David Jumper, back in July of 2018, when he had gotten X39 patches, you probably know that his wife Spira was going through a very, very difficult time. And fortunately, because of X39, it was able to change Spira's life. And she was able to have a fulfilling life again. Spirit, don't cry on me. Don't cry on me. And what David said to me is that I'm going to spend every waking hour getting this product to people in need, because I saw what it did for my wife, and I want to do the same thing with other people. He never mentioned at all the financial opportunity, ever. Yeah. He was always focused on helping people. David, God bless you. Yeah. I want to thank Rick DeLuca, Roy Sergiono, and Chuck Michael for giving me the opportunity to travel around the world with them. It's been an amazing 20 years. I love all three of you, and I will always cherish all the time that we've had together on the road. When we've been on stage together in front of 300-400 people, and Roy and I are doing patching demos, Roy, over dinner, Roy will say, it's such a blessing to be able to apply the patches to people and see them get out of pain immediately. And Roy has other businesses that are self-running that he could be devoting his time to. And he says, I'm in Lifewave full time because this is what I want to do with my life. I want to be out there helping people. God bless all of you, and thank you for being here. I could keep going. I'm gonna cut myself off because I know there's many of you others I could say a lot of these things the same thing about. The important thing is I know that you're all here for the right reason, and what you're going to get to see today is a look into the future. How are we going to deal with some of the challenges that face us? You're not going to have to wait very long, because in October we're going to open that door and open the next generation of Lifewave, and you'll see exactly how we're going to handle and deal with the challenges that we face in the world. You're also going to be getting a look into what more is coming in the future that can really secure our safety as a business, and most importantly, the safety of our families and our kids. When I think of Kelly and Matt they're like any normal 20-year-olds. They want to be out enjoying life, enjoying experiences, thinking about what it is that they want to do with their careers. And there's a lot of challenges that are in the world today that none of us had to face. So I feel that it's our responsibility to create new technology, continue to expand the company, expand the opportunity, maybe in some new directions that we wouldn't have thought of, but in some amazing directions. And in the process, not only do we secure the future of ourselves and our kids, but we also create a network marketing company that has never existed before, and we become that true beacon of light and beacon of hope for people all over the world.
I stand before you today as your president, filled with gratitude and filled with joy. As many of you may know, I started my career in direct selling over 30 years ago as a young stay-at-home mom with too much month and not enough money. And we know that story. And after joining a direct selling company for the next 10 years, I built a business. I built a very viable income for our family. And so all of this while working from home, having children, raising children, and getting them off to school. And the reason I mention that, because our business model represents freedom. To be here in the United States, the home of the free and the home of the brave. Direct selling represents freedom. It represents freedoms for millions of people worldwide to set their own priorities, to live their own dreams, and to be liberated from feelings of helplessness, feelings of hopelessness, and sometimes feelings of loneliness. That is what direct selling represents. And here at Lifewave, as members of the direct selling, proud members of the direct selling community, we are here to empower people, ordinary people, to experience extraordinary lives where people can be a part of a movement, part of something bigger than themselves. And I say that this morning as a reminder, because it really is reflective of the opportunity to remember why we are here. Unites us. It connects us in a common vision and a common mission. And this distinguished group, this group that we have brought from all over the country, all of you who flew in, thank you. Thank you for dedicating yourself to come as we dedicate this building, our new Lifewave headquarters and welcome center. 20 years ago, our founder and CEO, David Schmidt, had a crystal clear vision of creating technology that had never been experienced or created before. And David's commitment to that vision has been steadfast. His drive has been relentless, and his ongoing resolve unwavering in the face of challenges, setbacks, and probably some discouragement. But because of David's faith, because of David's determination, we are all pulled and drawn to this moment in time, to this moment, as together we live David's passion as part of his team. This way, we can all live our fullest potential. And so we do appreciate your prayers, because it's like the Apostle James wrote, the fervent prayer of a righteous person availeth much. So just 3 words I wanted to share as I thought about this auspicious day, about the Welcome Center. I thought about the word opportunity. The opportunity to share Lifewave's story in a way that has never been seen before in 100+ years of direct selling history. That's what we have in front of us here today. And this facility provides you, our treasured leaders, our treasured home team, emerging rock stars, team members across the world, to experience David's vision again firsthand, to meet us, the corporate leadership who works tirelessly so that we can undergird your success. And we want you all to know that you are indeed in the right place at the right time at this moment in Lifewave's history. The second word is inspiration, because the Welcome Center offers this experience, as I've mentioned, like no other. Brand partners in your organization can be genuinely inspired about what a long-term future means at Lifewave. There's no worrying about tomorrow. Well, what happens? No, this is meant to be a rock on which they can bring their hopes and dreams and build upon it. Because we are much bigger than anything else that's been experienced before. And where we're going in the next 20 years is truly unprecedented, and you're going to get to see just a glimpse of that today. And lastly, legacy. Lifewave is a legacy company. It's in all of our hands, your hands, your hands, your hands, my hands, our hands. We have an opportunity as a community as a whole to build the next 20-year legacy of Lifewave, to participate this, to create the best in class opportunity for entrepreneurs around the world. In conclusion, I would like to thank all of our elite of the elite who have joined us today. I would like to thank you. I would like to thank your families. I would like to thank your friends and those who've been supporting you along the way so that you can achieve the greatness that you have. I would like to thank our distinguished guests who have joined us, family members, people who were involved, obviously, from the beginning of David's vision over 2 years ago to actually bring it to this moment in time, fruition, where we can present it to the world. And I want to thank David Schmidt, who without none of us would be here today. Without him, we thank you. We thank you for the lives that you've already changed. We thank you for the lives that you're going to change, including our own. And we understand, David, that with this great investment of you and our board, thank you, Jules, who worked side by side with us tirelessly over this last year, tirelessly. How many calls, Jules? I don't even know how many we had. But I want you to know that with a great investment comes great expectations, David and Jules. And we can tell you right now that we as a community intend to surpass those goals. We intend to surpass those expectations in this interactive experience where we're going to attract entrepreneurs, and we intend to impact billions of lives around the world. So thank you, my colleagues, in sharing this moment with us. Thank you for being part of the movement. God bless you. God bless David Schmidt. And God bless Lifewave!
So without further ado, let's go to our ribbon cutting ceremony, and let's have you come in and see the new Lifewave.